Okay, in this problem, we're given the fact that chlorine has two isotopes, and we're given the mass and the percent fraction of one of them, that is at 75.53% chlorine 35, and chlorine 35 has a atomic mass of 34.969 AMU, and we want to know what is the mass of the second isotope. Okay, now what we know here is that we could say that the fraction of the first isotope, which will be the mass times the mass of chlorine 35, plus the fraction of the second isotope, which would be the mass of the unknown. I'll just put this M for the mass of the unknown, which is what I'm solving for. I'll just go UK, is equal to the average. Okay, now we can go over to the periodic table, and from the periodic table we can see that the average, the molar mass of chlorine on the periodic table is 35.453 AMUs. So, so I have two unknowns, x and y, the fraction of this and the fraction of this. I know this, I know this, and I know this. And I can't solve this equation because I have two unknowns, one equation. So we need to be able to relate the fractions of each. And we know that the fraction of one plus the fraction of another is equal to 1. And therefore, the fraction of the second isotope is 1 minus x, the first isotope. Okay? Now, if the first isotope is 0.7553, okay, so x equals 0.7553. If it's 75.53% chlorine 35, the fraction is 0.7553. 1 minus 0.7553 is equal to the fraction of the second isotope, which is 0.2447. And if I add the fractions, they equal 1. And so what I'm saying is that 75.53% this and 24.47% this. Okay, so now I simply have one unknown. I can solve this, and I can say that the mass of my unknown isotope is equal to the average mass, which I got off the periodic table, minus the fraction of the mass of the isotope I know, which is the mass of the isotope of the chlorine 35, divided by the fraction of the unknown, which is the fraction of the unknown. So now I have to be careful with my sig figs here, okay? This average value is 35.453. That number has 5 significant figures. I subtract from it the fraction of this, which is 0.7553, times the isotopic mass of this, which is 34.969, and I have to, this number will be known to 4 sig figs, okay? And then I divide this by the fraction of this, which is 0.2447. Now I need to line these up. If I line these up, I have 35.453, and this is known to the hundredths position. This times this is 26.412. So if I subtract 26.412, now I took this to 5 sig figs. This number is known to 4. So this number is really only known to the hundredths position. Does everybody follow that? This times this is 26.412, and this number has 4 sig figs, so it's only known to the hundredth. When I subtract these now, I get 9.041. So this number is known to 3 sig figs. When I take this number that's known to 3 sig figs, divide by a number that's known to 4 sig figs, first when I do this, I get the answer of 36.947. But that answer is only known to 3 sig figs, so I have to truncate here. So the correct answer is 36.9 AMUs. Okay? Thank you.